Alright guys, I think what I'm going to ride is I'm going to ride this Chieftain. Is this the Power Plus? Or so this is the Power Plus engine. This is the liquid cooled engine. Now they have this in the air cooled Thunderstroke, which I think is like their main bike, like as far as like whenever it was like made and all that. There are some differences between the Chieftain and the Challenger. One of them is the fairing. The fairing on the Challenger is fixed, meaning it's fixed to the motorcycle itself. This one, you can see it moves with the handlebars. That is one of the big differences between these two bikes. How you doing, brother? Good. Yeah, I think I'll ride this, and then I'm not sure if I want to just chill for my last ride, maybe listen to some music. I'm not entirely sure. The Power Plus Limited. Okay, so this is the Limited. So apparently with the Limited, you do get. Oh, can we? Oh, I probably got to be. I'm in fourth. This is in fourth gear. Okay. What's that? Clear to start new ride. Okay. Are we good? We are good. So again, this is the Power Plus, or this is the limited version of this. So this does have a little bit more technology than the other one. Again, the other big difference between this is oh, this got like elevation and all kinds of navigation. You got home 1 and home 2. This got some stuff to it, man. Those Limiteds are nice. They got a lot of tech on them. And you know, tech can be either good or bad. It all depends. I will put this windscreen all the way up because it does help with sound and all that fun stuff. Oh, we are going. We don't do that whole no turn on red thing, apparently. We just go. Let's see. What can I tell you about this bike if I haven't already done this bike? Dude, I rode like 15 bikes today. I rode like every time they went out except for like 1 or 2 times I went out. But let's see what to talk about with this Chieftain. So the Chieftain is their big bagger. The Chieftain is part of their bagger lineup. So you do have the Chieftain Power Plus. So I think the Chieftain originally had the air-cooled Thunderstroke engine. This does have the Power Plus engine. This is also the Limited, which has a little bit more technology and features, as we can see. Presentation-wise, looks great on the onboard command center, navigation center, whatever you want to call it. It looks great. Speaking of looking great, you already know what I'm going to say. The mirror presentation is phenomenal on these bikes. That's a big deal for me, and it should be a big deal for a lot of other people. I don't know. It's just so important that you know what's going on. It's not just for checking to see if anyone's beside you. Obviously, there's a lot more reasons to use your rear view mirrors, but I really do like, actually, you know what? This is different too, it seems like, than the Roadhouse, or not the Roadhouse, the Roadmaster. So the Roadmaster is this same bike, right? Fork mounted head unit or fork mounted front fairing, but it does seem a little bit different. Like the Roadmaster, this seemed a lot closer to me. This definitely seems a little bit more further out, kind of like the Challenger, how the Challenger is set up. I do prefer the fork-mounted unit as opposed to the frame-mounted one. They both have their pros and cons, I think, but the fork-mounted seems like it lets you kind of flick the bike around a little bit more, or how do I want to word this? Because it actually doesn't. Here, I want to get up to a little bit of speed. I gotta drop a gear. When I get up to this, I will let you know what that means, because just then the flickability of the Challenger felt better with its sorry, I always like to pay attention to that. So let me do this real quick. Yeah, it's still about the same. I think maybe the Challenger and Pursuit, because the Pursuit is a Challenger just like touring wise, I think that those bikes kind of feel a little bit more nimble or whatever as far as like that flickability thing goes, but it's still very flickable. These are nice because it feels like whenever you get into those turns, the front fairing really does a good job of like playing with physics and helping you get that bike pointed into the right direction. Again, this is their Power Plus engine. It is a very, very smooth air-cooled engine, or sorry, liquid-cooled engine. This is the Power Plus. Yes, just double checking. So it has phenomenal power delivery. This engine beat out Harley-Davidson in some kind of competition. I don't know if it was like a MotoGP or thing. I know that Harley is like now in MotoGP or whatever the situation is. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I think Indian's in it too, which is why they beat them. But, you know, still really, really fun, really nice engine and clutch. The clutch is what really, really drives home the high quality of these motorcycles, if I'm being honest with you, because they're heavy bikes, man. This bike probably weighs everything almost over 900 pounds. I'll put the stats right here. And to be able to be on the bike and doing slow speed maneuvers and not worrying about the engine stalling out on you is really freaking nice. Like that's really freaking nice. I think so anyways. Sorry, I was paying attention to something else. But yeah, the clutch is nice, and again, it's very easy to get in and out of gear, and you don't have to be at that like specific RPM kind of situation going on whenever you are riding into like from stops. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm kind of getting a headache too, because I've been riding all freaking day. Oh, wouldn't that be a job to have where you're all tired, riding motorcycles all day? Oh man, day at the office, man. What a day at the office this was. But very nice power delivery, as you can see. Very responsive throttle too, like very, very nice responsive throttle on this bike. It's not choppy, it's not like on power, off power. It's just very nice, smooth. Because if you know the answer to this, let me know in the comments and help other people out in the comments. Does a V-twin engine have a delay in the output of power? Like if you look at my tachometer here, watch. You see how there's a little bit of a delay there? Let me know what that is and how that all works, because I don't know everything. I don't know anything about, well, can't say I don't know anything about Indians, because I'm starting to learn quite a lot. But the engine configuration is different in these bikes as opposed to like, a parallel twin or an inline four or a little baby cow that's so fucking cute. Oh my goodness. Beautiful day too, man. What a beautiful freaking day. But back to the motorcycle itself. Big gas tank, six gallon gas tank. So it has 147 miles on the range, and I'm about 3/4. This is the infamous turn that I like to bring up all the time, because it is a sharp turn. It's got sand and all this stuff right here, and it's at a stop, rolling stop. So I want to be over here and get this locked over. Yes sir, that was a lot better than before. One thing I also really like, that's why I brought up the whole clutch thing, because that situation right there, it's really awesome that you don't have to be like such a finicky clutch, man. I've been on bikes with a finicky clutch. Actually, that green bike, 3 bikes ahead, the guy with the patch, that is a Springfield. I'm pretty sure they said that's a Springfield, just like a regular one, like non-dressed up or whatever. And the clutch on that was crazy. Like, it came out so far before you were actually even in the friction zone. I did not enjoy that motorcycle at all. But look, we got elevation change. That is awesome. How dope is that? What a nice bike, man. Got a lot of technology on it. Again, if you know about these bikes, let other people know in the comments, because I don't know everything. I just know what I looked up on their website yesterday, or at least the day before. That water thing is like the exact same color as the sky, or almost. That's pretty wild. Pretty crazy. But let's see, position, body position, handlebar position is something that's pretty important, I think. And the handlebar position is super nice, very nice and relaxed. My shoulders are nice and down, but not too down. They're not up, they're not stretched. I have a nice bend at my elbow, and everything is just kind of right there, and it makes for a really enjoyable riding experience. One thing I also noticed with the Challengers and this Chieftain here is, I don't know, it seems like the handlebar is a little smaller, which is fine actually. It actually makes it a bit more comfortable. Like with a sports bike, my Ninja 650 and bikes like that, they are longer, and I think that's obviously for reasons because of how you're going to be riding that bike, i.e. track and very heavy sports bike riding. This is a cruiser, man. Can you whip this bike? 100%, man. It's got the power. You're not going to have the clearance, obviously, but you know, you got the power and the engineering behind it to keep the bike up. But you know, let's just be honest, that's not how you're going to be riding one of these bikes, you know. It's just is what it is. One of the things to do with these big bikes is make sure that you use your front and rear brake for stopping, because it does weigh like 900 something pounds. Just something to be aware of. Man, it really is 419, because there's only ooh, that was a little weird. There's only a couple rides left. Actually, there's only one more ride left, which I will talk about my whole entire experience with this demo day and how much I freaking loved it. But what to ride is the question. Probably a Pursuit again. I've rode the Pursuit like 6 times, dude. There's nothing else I really want to ride. Like, I just want to ride the baggers. I rode all the Challengers. I rode all the Chieftains. I rode the one Springfield. I didn't like it. They had different bikes last year too. But let's see, more on this bike that is a little bit different. This one's chromed out. I don't know if that's just like the color scheme. A lot of the other ones are like kind of blacked out, but this is like kind of chromed out in that kind of way. But it looks really good, super comfortable. No wind hitting me where I don't want it. I can adjust that windscreen again, and it does really well. Slow speed maneuvers I already talked about, but since we're doing another slower speed maneuver, I'll go ahead and talk about it again. This front fairing does a really good job with getting the bike to go in that direction. Good. The front fairing does a good job of getting the bike pointed in the right direction and where you need to go, and the clutch is so smooth that you don't got to worry about stalling out or anything like that, because again, oh shit. Ow, that's a lot of rain right there. Yes sir. Get one more ride in. At least we got one more ride in. And yeah, what was I saying? I got distracted because that looks like pretty heavy rain. I want to do one more video though, like talking about my experience with the demo day. I really want to do that. But yeah, man, absolutely love this bike. You know, the differences between this bike and the Pursuit, or this bike and the Challenger, excuse me, is the mounting of the system and probably engine tuning. I don't know exactly, and I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I do think that there is some kind of engine tuning maybe different with that. But the big thing is the head unit, how it's situated to the bike. This one is fork mounted. The Pursuit, or not the Pursuit, the Challenger is not fork mounted. It is like chassis mounted, essentially. It's frame mounted or whatever, so it does not move. Man, what a day, dude. We got so lucky for like the whole day, and it looks like I might get rained out on the last ride or just as we come back from the last ride. Either which way, I would be okay with that. Wind is definitely starting to pick up, and the bike feels great even though the wind is blowing me really hard. That's a nice little thing. Thank you, Lord. That's a nice little point to talk about, is even though the wind is like starting to kick up and blow, the bike is super stable. There's a lot of surface area because it is a bigger bike for sure, but the weight of everything just kind of keeps it nice and low. Yeah, it's definitely going to rain for sure. Such a stable bike. Are these foot pegs? No, those are like crash bars. Wonder what foot pegs feel like. I've never had foot pegs before. Yeah, so this is definitely the limited Power Plus Chieftain. Again, there's going to be some differences. I can list them here, or better yet, I can just put the description for you to go check out. I will list some of the differences. I think the technology package is like the big thing that's different. It could also be the chrome. That could also be a difference in that. I think engine is probably about the same size. I'm not entirely sure, because you can get like different things. You can also tell when somebody's getting too close, because like, you see how yellow this is here? It means that somebody is in my bubble. Seems like everybody is in my bubble. You're good to go, dude. It's green. It's green, my guy. Let's open her up. Very nice. So comfortable too, man. I love the seat, and I love the lip on the seat that does a really nice job of supporting your lower back. I don't know if you've ever been on real long rides, like 8-9 hour plus rides, but your lower back will do a weird pinchy thing, or at least mine does, where it can be pretty uncomfortable. Wind is picking up a lot because unfortunately it is going to rain, and I'm a little scared because I do have my laptop and stuff like that, and I'm kind of far from home, but I have an idea to wrap it up. But yeah, the wind is blowing quite hard, and we are on Route 30, which isn't an interstate, but it's still a busy road, open road rather, and the bike is so stable, as it should be. A 900-pound bike should be completely stable, and that's what's so nice about these bikes, man, because they are so stable. Like, they're just so freaking nice. That's why guys should never be afraid to get on a big bike. Don't be afraid to get on a big motorcycle. Do a demo day so you can drop them, or feel less bad if you do drop them. I'm wondering if they're going to do another run or not. Like, if we're going to do another run, we got to go right now. But then again, it looks like it'll hit like way over there and like not back there, so that's pretty nice. Yes, sir. Maybe I can actually back this one up myself. Am I good? You know what? I'm just gonna pull it up here because I'm not comfortable with backing them up. I suck at motorcycles. Don't even listen to me. But what you should do is like, share, and subscribe, and look for more content like this. So if you did enjoy this content and all that stuff, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. The easiest thing for you to do is go ahead and check out my page. I will make a playlist for all these bikes. I'm trying to edit everything and put them all out at the same exact time. So hopefully you can just jump on it, check it out. Check out what you want. But beautiful engine. Again, Power Plus 112 112 cubic centimeter. Oh yeah, somebody dropped her bike. Fixed steering. It looks really nice. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Big shout out to Hillview Motorsports at their Indian dealership for letting us do that. It is great. And as always, I will see you in the next one.